it's Miss Shipley here. I am going to do another tutorial on how to draw a llama, and then we're going to do a little experimenting with some watercolor. If you're like me, I forgot my watercolor paints at school. So here's a fun alternative to using traditional watercolors. The supplies that you'll need for this project is paper, pencils, markers, water, which is optional, and again, paintbrush, which is optional. So here we go. Let's draw our llama. All right, let's get started drawing our llama. I'm going to leave my example sheet out here just so that we can see it for reference so you know where I'm drawing at. I'm going to start with the big part of the hair. That's a good center reference point. It is nice to get that set into place so that we can align everything else with in the page, in the space. This is the first ear that we're going to draw. I draw with sketchy lines. I draw really, really light until I know that I have it right or how I want it to look. And then I go back in and add the darker lines over. We're going to start with the side of the sunglasses. These are just simple curved and straight lines. You can try it, draw it, and erase it if you need to. It takes me a couple times on the other lens. Sometimes I have to turn my paper a different way just to be able to see it right. And as you can see, I erased there, and it was very easy to erase those lines because I am drawing very lightly. Just going to continue to draw the sunglasses, make adjustments as needed. If it doesn't feel right, erase it and redo it. Right, this is simply just a heart that's upside down with a curved bottom. You need to turn your paper over. That's pretty simple. And then you want to make his teeth offset from his nose. Again, these are just curved lines that connect to each other. Start adding in your details. Drop the jawline down on both sides. Llamas have more of a squarish face, so that's why mine is more square. And now we're going to continue to go back up and finish the top to finish out our llama's ears. To make the hair look more realistic, you need to do more of a zigzag type jagged line, and that will give it that real hair look. If you will take your drawings and just think in simple lines and shapes and draw really light until you get it right, it will all come together, and the more that you do it and the more practice that you have, the better you're going to be at drawing. And it's okay to make mistakes. Just erase and retry. Right, we're going to make the hoof here. It almost looks like a bunny rabbit. Again, with just simple curved lines that attach. And then we're going to finish his arm out. We're going to finish the llama's arm out off the page. Now on this part, this is optional if you would like to add these little details. Usually llamas are pretty festive. So I added a little detail around the center part of the llama. And again, adding small details help bring your artwork to life. And there you have it. You've drawn a llama. Now we just need to outline everything in black and add some color. Hey guys, as promised, here is the portion where we're going to turn just regular ordinary markers into watercolor. You just need some water and a paintbrush. Here we go. The way traditional watercolor works is you would have a pan of paint and you would dip your paintbrush into water, and then you would be able to add that water to the paint. But instead we are going to lay out the color with marker, and then we're going to dip our brush in just a little bit of water and put that water over that marker that we just colored on there. You don't want a lot of water, but you want to activate that ink in there so that the water will turn into like a watercolor effect. You want to be careful to not add too much water as you're going down the page, because it will make your page wrinkle up. So just a little bit of water goes a long way. Enjoy watercoloring. All right, guys, that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you really had fun. I think it's a fun character animal to draw. So if you have any questions, just send me a message and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I miss you guys. Bye.